Are you limiting what's possible for cash creation with your energetic team? Welcome to Tools to Manifest Your Dream Life with myself, Glenyce. Thank you so much for being here. I am so incredibly grateful for each and every one of you. For those watching the video, we are currently in Edmonton. You just wouldn't believe it. For anybody who doesn't know, Edmonton is a very big city in Alberta, Canada, not very far from where we used to live. And we are in Edmonton, but it's like we're in a park. It is one of the most amazing spaces that we've been in a city. Wow. And it is smoky out, so you might see that in the video. Lots of wildfires going, that the smoke is getting to us now. So here we are. Anyway, how you might be limiting yourself with cash creation with your energetic team. That's a very long title. I'm gonna have to shorten it up somehow. But basically that's what I want to talk about today, is how you might be limiting what's possible for you with regards to cash creation. And this is a little invite to a two-part class that I've got coming up at the end of July, July 31st and August 1st. So 2 days in a row. And we are going to talk all about clearing the limitations and really allowing yourself to receive and create cash with your energetic team. So the link is above or below. If you don't see a link, reach out and I'll get it for you. First, what I would like to discuss is your energetic team's role with regards to your cash creation. So years and years ago, I believed that my energetic team was basically the one to do everything for me. I was nothing and they were everything. And I basically just sat back and waited for them to tell me what to do, give me signs, give me symbols, live my life for me. Basically, that's what I was doing. And thankfully, I changed that. And I realized that my energetic team, yes, they are here to support me and to guide me and to be just always having my back and taking whatever I'm asking for and assisting me with it. But ultimately, it's up to me. This is my life. So it's like if you had, if you were playing a sport, you know, you have a team that, let's say you're playing basketball. There's a whole team that are on your team. You're part of that team and you're the one shooting into the hoop. So the team can assist you with getting the ball and helping you to be in the right place, but you have to shoot the hoop. Okay. So I really want you to recognize that, especially if you've been operating like I was, where it's all up to them and I'm just nothing. I mean, it sounds so funny now, but that's truly how I lived. I mean, I know. So in terms of cash creation, your team is, their role is to assist you with it. So if you were going to spend even, let's say, 75% of your day talking about and thinking about how difficult cash is and there's never enough cash and you've done all the things but there's still not enough cash and you're putting all of your energy into not enough cash, the direction that you are giving your team is to show you and support you in not enough cash. I know this is where people go, no, that can't be. My team is smarter than that. My team is, they're brilliant. Yes, absolutely. They are brilliant. And their job isn't to create for you. Their job is to support you in what you're choosing and what you're asking for and what the action steps you're taking. So you want to be aware of that. Now, does it mean you have to be, 100% on all the time? No, absolutely not. And the more that you are, the more ease it is for them to assist you. And it's not, again, it's, the way I say that, for them to assist you, as though, they can't, create a miracle or work with you in something. Of course they can. It's possible. You just want to maybe have it easier for you and for them. So working with them. And one of the things that I know for sure is where are we putting our energy? If you would like to be creating more cash, where is your energy about that? What are you thinking about? What are you talking about? What are you watching, consuming social media wise? Where is that? Is it on how horrible it is cash-wise in the country or how magical it is? Because you can find everything. You can find the proof if you would like it. Just most people are looking for the proof to be right with the lack. I know. Do you feel called out? I'm sorry. Not sorry, right? We've got to be more present with this. And I'm talking to myself here too, friends. I'm not talking just to you like I'm perfect at it, because I am not. And it's also why I do what I do, to continuously remind myself that I always have another choice. And that's what I invite you to. If you've spent the last hour, the last day, the last 10 years, 20 years, lifetime, talking about how little cash there is or how hard it is to create it, what if now, from this moment, you invite yourself to at least spending 10% more of your time in even just the energy? You could just turn it to a question of like, what else is possible? What else is possible with this that I haven't even considered? Yeah, it is one of my favorite questions. I love that question. It gets me out of the drama trauma into the possibilities. And that is one of the greatest ways that we limit ourselves, is through these, what we don't think are anything, the way we're thinking, the way we're talking. And so with that, to really change that energy block, we might call it, is to start getting really present. Now, it's difficult to stay present 100% of the time. So you want to, and if it isn't for you, good, I'm glad. Yay you, I really am grateful. And it is for me, and it is for most people. So even if you were like, okay, I'm going to set a timer for every 20 minutes. And every time it rings, I'm going to check in with, where am I at? What's going on? What am I thinking about? What am I talking about? And, probably don't use it all day long. You'll probably get annoyed and stop completely, but maybe for like an hour in the morning or in the evening, or when you're maybe alone or something like that, just to start getting present with what is actually going on. The other way that I've worked with that is I've actually asked my energetic team, hey guys, just very simple. Hey guys, can you just let me know when I'm working against myself, or whatever terminology you want to use, when I'm blocking you, whatever it might be, so that you can start to become so much more aware of it and just change it. Just change it. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to take 10 minutes and go do something special, or just change it. If you catch yourself thinking about how there isn't enough cash in your bank account, stop. I wonder what it would be like to have way more cash than I never imagined possible. And one of my favorites is universe. How many ways can you surprise and delight me with cash showing up today as if by magic? We just ask these questions just to get us into a different energy. That energy, that higher energy, is so much easier for our team to work with us. Now, I want to talk about why I'm using the word cash and not money. And if you've been in my world for a while, you know why I do this. However, I want to explain it again. Money is so many things. Money is energy. Money is the beautiful flowers around me here. Money is this, beautiful home in front of me. Money is poverty, right? I know, it's weird. Money is wildfire smoke. Like, money is energy. Money is everything. And we often use the word money when we mean cash. So what you want to look at is turning that word. If you're like that, if you often are saying money, but you really mean cash, then start turning that into cash. It doesn't mean you should never ask for money, because absolutely, money is everything. So ask for more money. But a lot of times when we're asking for more money, it's showing up, but in a very different way than maybe what you would expect, because you're thinking cash should show up. If you're asking for money, cash should show up. Guys, stop it. So either retrain yourself to start using the word cash, or recognize when the money does show up, because it's showing up. It's just showing up probably very different than what you're looking for. So in this context, I'm speaking very much about cash, because cash is the tangible thing. Now, whether it comes in as, currency bills, or it comes in as a deposit into your bank account, or because in my business it comes through PayPal, it comes through Stripe, and then it goes into my bank account. So very rarely do I ever see it as currency bills. It's usually just all digital, and that's still cash. So we're not necessarily, when we say cash, just asking for currency bills, although that can be fun too. We're asking for cash in all the ways cash comes in, but the tangible way that we can buy things, spend money, save it, whatever we would like to do with it. So this is why I'm using the word cash specific, very specific with it. So something to keep in mind in the future for yourself, so that you are always asking for what you would like. This is, I guess, another way that we could be blocking ourselves in terms of creating cash with our energetic team, is that we're not clear. We're not clear in what we're asking for. Or we are clear in the ask of there's never enough. Why isn't there ever enough? Maybe some cash comes in and they're like, oh, well, this isn't enough. Why couldn't have it been more? That's one thing that I've really had to I'm saying it past tense. It is not past tense. It's something that I really have to be so present with myself, because some money will come in, some cash will come in, and then there's this scarcity energy for me. It's like, oh, well, that's not enough, or that's not what I asked for. Ooh, imagine that you show up at a friend's house and you brought a cake. And your friend opens the door and looks and goes, oh, well, that's not enough. Do you want to go to that friend's house ever again? No, of course not. So, we often will treat cash or money as though it is just this horrible, awful, evil thing that's working against us, and wonder why more doesn't show up. Let's do better, guys. Let's do better. So really recognizing that the clarity of what you would like. If you would like more cash, if you would like to, whether you want to buy something, or you want to pay bills, or you want to just have more cash in the bank or in your sock drawer, it doesn't matter. Ask for that. Be specific with the cash. Now, of course, if it's money, which is a much different energy. I mean, even just right now, just tap into that. Money, cash. Money, cash, right? Different. So make sure you're asking for what you would like. Now, the other thing with that, in terms of clarity with asking with your team, is I don't ever leave it at a specific number in terms of asking for, $5,000. I would ask for at least $5,000, $1, $2,000. It doesn't matter what the number is, but always put at least in front of it, because what that does is allows so much more to show up than what you might have thought possible, right? If we're very used to $1,000 coming in every month, and your team has, 20,000 waiting for you, and you just ask for 1,000, then 1,000 will show up. But start asking for at least 1,000, or whatever it might be. So recognizing that clarity can be a really big energy block. Also, the other thing that I've seen in working with clients is a lot of times that can actually be a way to ensure you don't receive. So check that out. Are you actually being unclear in your asks, or not asking to ensure you don't receive what you say you would like? Yeah. Because we are that crazy. Cute. I guess that cute. We'll use that instead at times. So sometimes we will set ourselves up to not get what we would like based on some sort of insanity in there. So being present with that. Another way that I see a lot of people, myself included, is really block more cash coming in, is that we've got some idea of how much should come in, or what the right amount is, or what the good amount is. And so a way that you can kind of play with this, I love doing this, is where you just, take a few moments, maybe you're in the shower, or you're falling asleep at night, or waking up in the morning, whatever, just take a few minutes and invite your energetic team to surround you, and then start imagining, or sensing, or feeling, however it works for you, you receiving whatever your usual amount is. So let's say you make $1,000 a month. So you're just receiving $1,000. So cool, you're just receiving that. And then double it to 2, and then to 4, and then maybe go to 20, and then go to 50, and then go to 100, and just play with that. Because what will often come up is when we get to the amount, whatever the amount is we've decided is too much, that's when we will start distracting ourselves. That's when we'll need to go do something else. That's when our phone will ring. I mean, there's all sorts of things that will go on to really get us out of that. But it is like an energy preparation. And the more that you can do that while inviting your team around you to assist you as the blocks come up, as the crazy comes up with it, just really allowing them to assist you, to clear it away, to melt it away, so that you can, every time you do it, you can go higher and higher and higher. And not doing it like, okay, today I'm going to do it, I'm going to get to 1,000,000. I wouldn't force like that. I would just truly allow it to go naturally. Like, but again, start what's natural, what's normal maybe for you, and then going up and then going up, and just paying attention. If you only get to, I don't know, 5,000 and there's those blocks or those ickiness, then cool. Allow your team to contribute and to shift it and to change it, and then do it again the next day or whenever you want, just to really shift that. But it's a really fun way, I find, to start shifting what our level of receiving is. Yeah. So again, I invite you, come and join us for Creating Cash with Your Energetic Team. Would love to have you. And also the Manifesting monthly membership. It's so much fun, guys. And it's high value, low cost. So check that out too. If you don't see these links, let me know. I'll get them for you. Have a great week. I look forward to chatting again soon.